There are things I only learned later in life, lessons I wish someone had explained when I was young, lost, insecure, desperate to be seen, and quietly trying to figure out who I was in a world that rarely offered guidance. Maybe you're in that same phase right now. Maybe you're trying to be strong, trying to be enough, trying to understand yourself while pretending you've got everything under control. If that's you, I want to give you what I never had. Someone handing you perspective early before regret, self blame, and harsh self judgment shape your identity. It took me 30 years to realize these things and lessons, what I'm about to share with you today. These thoughts come from experience, pain, and growth. Take what resonates and let it save you time, heartbreak, and years of misunderstanding your worth. First, people's opinion of you are just opinions, not your truth. If someone mocks you, doubts you, or tries to diminish what you have achieved, it doesn't define you. Their perception is just a reflection of their lenses, insecurities, and worldview, not your value. The danger is when you absorb their words and make them your identity. I learned this young. In elementary, I remember I became salutatorian, told I didn't deserve it, questioned for the validity of my achievement. Even when I worked harder and became valedictorian in high school, I was told I was only chosen because there was no other choice. Imagine hearing that as a child. It crushed me. I carried shame instead of pride for something I earned. That's why I lowball myself. Later, I realized the truth. My worth wasn't theirs to grant or deny. Their discomfort was theirs. Their resentment was theirs. Do not let others reduce what you built with your own hands. You decide who you are and not them. Your value is not up for public voting. Second is, before making decisions, ask yourself, am I choosing from fear or from my will? Most people don't notice how many choices they make out of fear. Fear of rejection, fear of failure, fear of disapproval, or fear of being alone. When you are young, especially without someone guiding you, fear becomes your decision maker. You choose the safer path, the acceptable dream, the life that looks right, not the one that feels true. For years, I choose safety. I acted for validation rather than self trust. It became a habit became an identity. I made life changing decisions I regret because they didn't come from desire, from my will, but from fear of being unloved, unsupported, unseen. That's why I always felt betrayed when things didn't go my way, because I traded myself for those things. If you don't learn to choose from your will, you build a life that doesn't feel like yours. Eventually, the regret is heavy, the self blame is brutal. So start now, give yourself permission to choose what you want, even if it scares you. Courage is the cost of authenticity. Fear will build a life you survive. Will builds a life you actually live. Number three is feeling deeply isn't weakness, it's how you understand yourself. Crying, breaking down, being emotional, it doesn't make you weak. It makes you human. Suppressing pain is what destroys you slowly. I grew up believing sadness was something to hide, something shameful, something negative. So I hid everything, my pain, my voice, even my identity. And the more I suppressed, the more I lost myself. I stopped creating, I disconnected from people, life became numb, heavy, silent. Many achieve success while suppressing emotions, yes, but many are also suffocated behind closed doors. So let yourself feel. You learn from your emotions by facing them. Feelings are signals, not your flaws. They guide you to what hurts, what matters, what needs love, what needs you. You don't heal by being strong. You heal by being honest with yourself. Number four is life has no fixed path. It's meant to be explored. We complicate life when we try to make it follow a rule book. Your purpose isn't found in one job, one person, one identity. Life expands when you expand. By trying, failing, discovering, tasting, seeing. You learn who you are not just by thinking, by building theory, but by experiencing. So travel, experiment, create, meet new people, try new things that scare you. You are not meant to shrink into one meaning. When you attach your purpose and your meaning of life to a person or title, You limit your existence to the size of that container. Life isn't meant to be understood before it's lived. You learn through movement, you learn through living. Number five is you are allowed to be yourself. You don't need to become someone else to be worthy or to exist. You are not your parents, you are not your friends, you are not the people you compare yourself to. You don't need to copy someone to matter. Inspiration is healthy, yes. Imitation is self abandonment. The need to be chosen can make you edit yourself just to be accepted. But when those people leave, who are you without them? You are your own person with your own story, feelings, pace, and purpose. Improve yourself, yes, but improve into you, not into someone's version of who you should be. Recognition means nothing if you lose yourself to gain it. The goal isn't to be better than others, it's to be real with yourself. Number six, not everyone will understand you. And that is not a requirement for you to grow. You will exhaust yourself trying to explain your mind to people who only listen with their own limitations. Some people simply don't have the capacity to meet you where you are mentally or emotionally. Not because you are wrong or not because they are wrong, but because your path is different from theirs. Stop waiting to be understood to move forward. The world won't always clap, support, or validate your direction. But growth doesn't need permission. Walk anyway, build anyway, become anyway. Your journey doesn't need universal approval. It needs your commitment because it's your life. Number seven, healing doesn't mean the past disappears. It means you stop letting it control the present. You don't heal by pretending it's fine or acting like nothing affected you. Healing is messy, it's uncomfortable, it requires facing memories you've avoided for years, forgiving who you were, and releasing who you thought you had to be to survive. Healing doesn't erase the past, it changes your relationship with it. Instead of being a wound, it becomes wisdom. Instead of weight, it becomes fuel. You learn to meet your past self with compassion instead of shame. Pain becomes power only when you stop running from it. Number eight, you outgrow people. And that's part of evolving, not a failure in loyalty. Letting go hurts, even when it's necessary. The people who made sense in old chapter may not align with who you are becoming. Growth will distance you from friendships rooted in old wounds, survival patterns, or versions of you that no longer exist. Some relationships fade not because someone is bad, but because the connection served its purpose. You are allowed to move on without guilt. You are allowed to choose environments that nourish your future instead of maintaining ones that only fit your past. Don't shrink to stay where you've already outgrown. Number nine, rest is productive. Slow seasons are not failure, they are integration. Life isn't meant to be a constant sprint. There will be days, months, even years where you feel slower, quieter, less driven, less inspired. And that's not you being lazy, it's your nervous system processing life. It's your spirit integrating lessons. Growth often happens underground before it blooms. You don't have to earn rest. You don't need to justify taking a break. And it's very important to take note that you are not falling behind. You are replenishing, you are recharging. Sometimes the most productive thing you can do is to stop and breathe. Number 10, you will never feel ready. You grow into readiness by starting anyway. Waiting for confidence keeps dreams in imagination forever. Most people don't lack ability, they lack willingness to start without certainty. Every skill, every career, every identity you want is built through imperfect action, not perfect planning. Start messy, start unsure, start unprepared, start scared. You will learn along the way. Readiness is something you become, not something you wait for. Life rewards those who begin, not those who wait. If no one ever told you these things growing up, let this be your turning point. You deserve to know that your worth isn't negotiable, and your emotions matter, and your life is yours to shape. You don't need permission to choose yourself. You don't need perfection to create something meaningful. You just need courage to take one honest step at a time, and you just need you. May these lessons meet you exactly where you are and guide you toward who you are meant to be. I hope today's video gave you something real to reflect on and see yourself a little clearer today. Once again, I'm Joanaris and thank you so much for watching. See you guys in the next one. Bye!